Coming up, oh, it's ugly. It's a really ugly anime movie, and I hate to say it, but it really is. Sometimes, here within the Horde, people will ask me to either watch something, or they'll recommend something to me, or they'll ask if I'll watch a certain kind of movie, and occasionally I will actually get round to doing that. And today is one of those days, because over on Patreon, I was asked if I would watch an anime movie. If you don't know, I have a Patreon where I chat more openly with you guys over there, and there's a lot of exclusive reaction content over there which I could absolutely not post here on YouTube because they would come down on me and strike my channel off the face of the earth. So if you want to know what happens over on Patreon, that's what you get over there. But yes, I was asked if I would do an anime movie, and I had two on my list. I've actually found a third one since, so we'll see how this one goes. But the one that was selected was Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack, which is a Junji Ito adaptation. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Junji Ito adaptations because they either tend to be really good or absolutely horrendous. But if you don't know anything about Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack, let me quickly fill you in. Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012 is a Japanese animated body horror. The friends Kiori, Erika, and Aki are on a vacation to celebrate their upcoming graduation, when suddenly an infestation of mysterious walking fish forces them to reevaluate everything they care about in order to stay alive. If you're new here, I'm Hannah, I go by Hordes online, and I am the head of the Horde here on my channel Hordes of Horror. And if you're not new, welcome back. I talk about horror movies here on my channel on Mondays and Fridays, but as always, when it comes to watching movies that I've never seen before, I'm not going to watch Gyo off camera. So that way, if you too decide you want to watch the movie about fish with mechanical legs, nothing will be spoilt for you, because nobody wants to watch a movie that you've just watched somebody else watch from start to finish, because you then know exactly what's going to happen. And I keep it spoiler free here on my channel, because nobody, and I mean nobody, likes spoilers. I was watching this movie, and I thought to myself quite frequently, why does this plot seem really familiar to me? And then it hit me. It's like Zombievers, but without the comedy element. I need to start by saying that my brain was not having it today. Like, if some of you may already know, I have long-term whiplash, which means that some days I have the most horrendous brain fog and my concentration levels just do not exist. Today was one of those days, and trying to read subtitles was a choice. It was a very big choice. And before anyone asks, why didn't I film this on a different date? Trust me, I've been waiting to film this one all week, and as you're watching this on Friday, I'm filming this the day before.
No one cares!
The plot of this movie is not the easiest to follow, I'm not going to lie, but then they have tried to cram an awful lot of plot into an hour and 10 minutes. So I will try and explain to the best of my ability, but there's certain things about this plot that I absolutely have no idea what the hell just happened. So we start off by following a group of 3 friends who have gone to a cabin in the woods in like situation. And when they get there, there is a really bad smell within the cabin. And they find a fish that's probably about this kind of size, running around like a spider on little mechanical legs that have like sprouted out of it, is the best way I can describe it. And this then sparks the rest of the fish with the giant mechanical legs to suddenly appear, including a shark at one point, which absolutely cracks me because I don't think that was meant to be funny, but it was. There's a part where a girl is like, we should have a threesome with the 2 guys that have turned up, and all of a sudden through the window peers this shark like, can I join? It's like accidentally the funniest thing in the entire movie. But yes, there is fish with giant mechanical legs. There's sharks with giant mechanical legs. If you can, like, Finding Nemo would never be the same if everything suddenly sprouted mechanical legs like in this film. While this plot is going on, you meet 2 people who are meeting for the first time on an aeroplane at the start of the attacks. They're trying to get out of Tokyo. This is set in Okinawa. They get off the plane because the plane crashes, and then they're in the underground, and then they're on the like I said, an awful lot happens in this movie. Like, I think at one point it's explained why the fish exist. It's something to do with an experiment, because obviously it is. But there's an awful lot crammed into an hour and 10 minutes, and when you've got brain fog to the level that I've got today, nothing's going in at 100%, like, at all. I have not read the manga for this. I have it sat on digital, but I can honestly say that after watching this, I now have zero interest in actually reading the manga that goes along with this, because it's just... I feel like I've seen other things that have done this exact concept, but also done them better. It's like a zombie outbreak with fish, which Shibuya Goldfish does far better. And if you've never read Shibuya Goldfish, go read Shibuya Goldfish. The whole part in the cabin is just the plot of zombie beavers. Like, everything except you swap the beavers for fish. And then it's your generic, like, they experimented on fish during a war kind of plot thrown in. And yeah, is it the best Junji Ito plot? No, he definitely has stronger work out there, but Gyo's not it.
Good heavens.
The big thing though for me is I do not like half of the animation style, and I will try and explain this in a way that makes sense. The backgrounds and the fish look like they have been drawn by one person, and the humans in the foreground look like they have been drawn by someone completely different who doesn't have the same kind of like skill and experience level. The backgrounds in the fish, shadows, highlights, details, characters in the foreground, the humans, flat, no shading, no dimension, like, they look like they're from two completely different projects that have been smashed together unwillingly. Neither of them decided that they wanted to be in this project together. Like, they so stand out from each other that it's really quite jarring at times when you watch. Like, there'll be this beautifully detailed shark with mechanical legs in the background, and then the girl in the front will look like a thumb in a bra. Like, it's not good to look at. It's really not. Like, your foregrounds and your backgrounds should be the same. Like, what happened? I need to know. Something must have happened behind the scenes. Like, this, it's just, it's ugly. It's a really ugly anime movie, and I hate to say it, but it really is. There isn't really that much that I can say about this movie beyond, like, the animation is just meh, and the soundtrack is decent. Like, the soundtrack certainly adds to what's going on from what I remember of it. Like I said, my brain fog is like 120% density today, so I'm kind of just glad that I actually managed to take in anything that happened during this movie. But it's one of those strange, it's a strange movie. It's certainly a strange movie. But I would expect nothing less from Junji Ito. Like, this is the man that created Tomy and Uzumaki and The Dissolving Classroom, and all of these things have been adapted into better adaptations. I am also remembering possibly that there's a live action version of this that's been made, and I think that will probably be the better version of Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack, because I have nothing to compare this to. Like, am I now going to go and read the manga for this? No, I'm not, because this plot, no.
Oh, hell no!
I think that there's definitely an audience out there for this movie. I am not the audience for this movie. Like, the fact that this movie got my brain sounding like dial-up modem, which is saying something when my favourite director of all time is Nobuo Waguchi, who makes the most insane Japanese horror comedies that you have ever seen, is certainly saying something. Junji Ito even wrote the script with this with 2 other people, so he had an input on this. I don't know how we agreed the animation for this though, because if this was my passion project and I had written the original source material and somebody gave me this, no, like, my Disney fans out there will understand this. It's a bit like if you've seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame and then The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, that's the foreground and background quality difference. Like, dear God, like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand.
Someone on IMDb managed to sum up this exactly in a much better way than I can right now with my current levels of brain fog. And they were saying that Junji Ito is a master of horror, and I can't disagree with that, because what the man does, nobody else does to the same level. There's plenty of people who try, but they never quite get to there. He mixes bizarre horror with this like exponential dread and odd imagery, and this just feels like a bizarre plot that is lacking in so many different ways. Like, if I hadn't known that this was Junji Ito, would I have said that this was Junji Ito? No, I wouldn't. In the end, I am actually going to give Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012 a 2 out of 5 stars. And again, it's me being generous, because do I think if I watched this at a time when my brain fog was not at 120% density, would I enjoy this more? Probably. I'd probably take in a lot more of this plot. But that's just it. For a horror at the end of that, it's horror, it's Junji Ito and horror. Is this scary? No, it's just, it's weird. I love the detailing on the sharks in this, possibly my favourite thing in the entire movie. Like, I think it's because I recently watched Zom 100 and it reminds me like of the shark in that, but instead of like little human legs sticking out of it, they're great big robo legs. But yeah, is it my favourite Junji Ito adaptation? Absolutely not. But my opinion isn't the only one that matters, which begs the question, should you personally watch Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012? If you like your horror movies flavoured with alternative takes on a zombie outbreak, really cool mechanical fish, really ugly people, multiple modes of transport, or anything that is listed here, then you should probably watch Gyo the Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012. So there you have it, my initial thoughts and my review for my first time watching Gyo Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012. If you've also seen this movie, I would love to know what your thoughts and opinions are on it down in the comments section down below. And if you are interested in watching this one, I will leave a link to where I found this one so you can watch it for yourself. If you would like to know where else you can find me, I am also over on Instagram and Letterboxd at HordesOfHorror, where I post every single horror movie that I watch, not just the ones that I talk about here on YouTube. But speaking of YouTube, I'm back on Monday with another solo movie review, and this time it is another one of the 6 movies that I wanted to prioritise watching here in summer, and we're watching Sea Fever from 2019 because parasitic outbreak on a boat in the middle of nowhere sounds like something I would be interested in. Clearly the brain fog has got me today, so hopefully that will be gone as well by the next video. So until next time, bye. A special thank you though to my regenerators here within the Horde for their support over on Patreon.